bad now to think about it because Bowser does have very good ground speed. I think it's just he doesn't have the frame data to contest.
Right.
He has to make a hard call out, and if Sonic just like baits it for like maybe half a second, boom, you're taking 60.
Yeah, but File seems to have not too much trouble starting, at least, chasing down Sonic, getting a quick 55% in.
This is death percent.
Yeah, yeah, it is. We blinked and we're there. Sonic at 73. Just a hard punish from File should take the first stock. Let's see if Alibaba allows that to happen.
And he went for the, oh, he did have his jump. Okay, I thought he used his jump. Fun fact about Sonic, I do know a lot about this character, is that if he doesn't have his jump and he side Bs, he actually is not able to jump cancel it, and he will die by going straight into the blast zone. You saw he went for a reverse homing attack off stage. That's because it puts him in a great position to just read a back air at that point.
Yeah.
And it takes very early stocks for Sonic.
Yeah. Alibaba closing the gap in percent. He's going to be looking to either continue doing the classic Sonic annoyance or finding a confirm. But let's see. I mean, File seems to be wanting to just keep him in the corners this entire time. He just needs to close out this stock in order to secure lead.
That hits.
Yeah.
That is one of the most beefy forward airs in the game, I'd say.
It is, absolutely. It hits below. It hits ledge. You get caught slipping, you let your invisibility run out. That's exactly what happens to you.
I'm surprised we're not seeing more forward smashes coming out from Sonic because as an edge guard, Bowser has a very predictable timing with his up B unless he goes above the ledge. But again, Sonic F smash can just beat that out. So I'm surprised we haven't seen it just yet, but we may see it in the future because it is one of Sonic's most proficient two-framing ledge trapping options.
Yeah, and has a wildly large hitbox as well. Everyone's seen the
too
hitbox.
Too much.
But yeah, I mean, Alibaba's gonna have to find something here. File already got 61% of extra credit on him. And again, at kill percent, right? This is Bowser we're talking about. Yeah.
This is where Sonic really tends to falter. I think this is his one big flaw as a character, is that he very much struggles to make comebacks. Against characters that can just wall him out proficiently, like File is showing right here, he's just opting not to die, and Sonic has to just kind of hold that.
Yeah, and that is it.
Kaboom.
Especially, yeah, that on the platform will do the job at absurd percents. File with a pretty sizable lead right now, 3-1 on Alibaba.
I think the biggest thing here is that Alibaba. I think Alibaba just needs to make File play his game because Sonic is very good at controlling the pace of neutral. I love this guy. This guy's my favorite already. But Sonic's really good at controlling the pace of the neutral, but Alibaba's just finding himself in the corner and trying to beat Bowser at his own game, which, sure, that's fine. Sonic can do it, but you're taking a lot more risks than you really need to. You need to start staying back, waiting for File to whiff a move, and then punishing it for after that. That's really what you need to be doing if you're playing Sonic.
Exactly. Alibaba is trying to figure out a game plan here. We see his File start using the Fire Breath more and more.
I like it. I really like it as an option.
He's really good at closing the gap between the edge of the stage and himself, and having Alibaba just in the middle, and then his Flame Breath just comes out.
I think the biggest thing about Flame Breath is if Sonic is at a certain range, he can't really commit to a side B. And if he's, like you said, if his back is to the ledge, where does he really go?
Exactly.
I love this.
File so good at just keeping
What if he
Alibaba
grabbed at the same time and did it again?
Yeah, File doing a really good job. I mean, when you see Sonic, and then down air up high.
I saw that. I'm like, all right, he's going to go for the up B back air. I don't think this is true. What does File do about it?
Yeah.
He knew what to do about it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Strong game one from File. Let's see where Alibaba takes.
We're going down. I know for a fact we're going down. In my opinion, as Bowser, you ban FD and Kalos, in my opinion. So I think we either see FD or Town based on which Alibaba would rather.
We're
ban.
going to Kalos.
Whoa, a Sonic wanted an FD. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And I think Kalos is a really good pick for Sonic because Sonic does have a very good wall jump, so he has a lot more mix-up options up there, and he has a lot more pressure on that platform. I think he gets a lot out of it. But lo and behold, so does Bowser, because guess what? His side B loves to put you up and to the right, and guess where that platform resides? Ooh, you can't be air dodging like that, my friend. File will find you, and he will get you.
Absolutely. I mean, just 20 seconds in, Sonic already at kill percent and then some. And that back air.
And now we breathe on him.
Yep.
I thought he was actually going to high profile to get up attack with the up smash. I'm not going to hold you. Now we wait. Yeah, I think File's really starting to catch on to the pace of the match, which if you're Sonic, you need to be switching it up at all times. But File has realized that, all right, you're going to do your thing, and then you're going to air dodge, and when you do, I'm going to be there for it.
Yeah, that's kind of his win condition. I mean, one of his many, right? He doesn't even need it. Just any type of hard punish from Bowser should do the job right now. Alibaba doing a good job just climbing back in percent, but he struggled to find confirms where it matters the most. He'll be looking for that very soon.
There we go.
And we'll see if he finds them. But yes, that Bowser forward air is certainly going to do the job to close out that first stock for File.
I think the biggest thing for Alibaba here is that he's letting File get into his burst range. And as a Sonic main, you cannot let that happen. You operate on staying back and making sure you can react to whatever they do. But if File, lo and behold, jumps above you and you let him do that, now he has the opportunity to jump on top of you with a fair or maybe even something even greater. And that is something that's a risk that you don't really want to be taking. But the punish on the down air is not going to actually kill with the up smash. Very interesting coming out from Sonic as he struggles to kill. He just continues to
he's just not able
find
to
his hit.
He's just not able to find it at all. File, I mean, this is Rage Bowser we're talking about.
Yeah.
So like, File's, I mean, just a couple hits away from looking for a kill of his own. That forward air almost did the job, but not quite. File recovering high, landing on the platform.
There we go. Okay.
Yes. There
the Kalos counter pick coming in a little bit anti-clutch for he
man, File's having fun. He loves
the most dangerous bouncy house known to man, and goodbye.
Oh, and Alibaba just goes off.
So what happened there was homing attack has the property to homing attack, obviously, but if anybody has iframes, then it doesn't register as being able to lock, quote-unquote, lock on.
Right.
So if you release it, you'll go straight down, and at that moment, Alibaba did actually air dodge, File did actually air dodge, so Alibaba was forced to go straight into the ground. And unfortunately for him, that is going to be a very early stock. And now you're down 2 stocks to 1 against a very, very movement-heavy Bowser. He is coming to get you.
Yep, Alibaba's definitely on his back foot in the set. He has to turn something around significantly if he wants to catch back up and then take this critical game 2. File so good at just keeping Alibaba in the corner and really being aware when Alibaba goes high. That forward air is just there to meet him.
He's actually, you're right, he's definitely forcing Alibaba to the ledge very well. Okay.
He was just hanging.
He's hanging out, he's like, all right.
Yeah, but Alibaba just can't seem to find center stage, and that's kind of the things. I mean, if you can't go in or out of the corner when you want to a Sonic, you just have the stage line kind of pushed against you again and again, and File's just so good at just keeping him exactly where he wants him.
Okay. File really going for the hard read there. I think he's just trying to end it in a little bit of a funny way. You can tell he's kind of just like fishing for these hits, getting the damage when he can.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's having fun. He's playing confidently. Yeah, he didn't go for the plat.
I think Sonic did have the percent, not percent deficit, but he had the percent lead, so he was able to control that. But Bowser F-tilt lasting for 4 frames, going below the ledge, that's absolutely going to do it.
Yep.
File laughing it off. He knows he was having a little bit of fun there.
Yeah.
I told him to have fun at the beginning of the set, and I guess my coaching is amazing. So.
There you go. They can hear us down there. They can. But good luck to File moving on to winners round. Right, so we're still round 1. Winners round 2, yeah, we'll see who we've got up next.
I wonder if we have the original match of Diz versus Deadlock AI up next. They probably threw that off stream, actually.
Yeah.
Thanos Carr versus Luca.
Yeah.